Hey everyone, Maria here with Fourth Dimension. Thanks for joining me. Just a reminder, Pam Health in Westminster. There's several Pam rehabs all over the country, but the one in Westminster, Colorado, my friends there are hosting a carnival. It was supposed to be on the 4th, but the weather was inclement. It was just nasty and cold and kind of wet. So they moved it. So it's going to be on the 26th of June. If you're in the area, stop by, as I'm going to be there giving away personal readings for free, just for fun, just to support Pam and all the other healthcare providers that are going to be joining the festivities of the carnival. So if you can pop by, please do. I'm reading for the sign of Virgo. I also want to say a giant shout out and thanks to the subscribers that have supported me, that have given likes, positive comments, shared the video with others. It helps our content, us content creators on YouTube, broaden our footprint a little bit. And so I say thank you for your support. And for those that have bought me a coffee, trust me, every single gift you've donated, just out of appreciation for the free videos and you know, education and teaching, super helpful. So I'm very, very humbled by that. Let me get what's on the mind, what's on the energy for the collective sign of Virgo. I'm gonna pull some oracle cards. Boundaries, new outlook, drama queen. I put that card back when I was shuffling. It kept wanting to come out. Masculine energy. I have love in the reverse. It is a collective reading, so let's start there. Not all of the messages that will be given are for just you, so take it as it resonates. And they might be spot on, but let's find out together. Virgo, you had a relationship with somebody and significant boundaries were put around this relationship. I feel like you're dealing with a masculine energy. The Eight of Swords is also showing up in my deck face up. So this person or you, take it as it resonates, might be in a high level mental anxiety over the situation. This person misses you tremendously. The boundaries that were set up were very much a line in the sand. You can see that person standing on the cliff, kind of looking at the other side, missing, and no way to leap that chasm. That's a giant chasm that they created between the two. And this person's just sitting there wondering, how am I going to make it over there? My person's over there. What should I say? How do I amend this? How do I build a bridge? They're having a new outlook. Virgo, they see you amongst the city. They stand there and they look at the whole city and all the possibilities of their future. It's very much to a Wands energy mixed with a hangman. And they're looking at it maybe from a different perspective. What makes me happy? I feel like this masculine energy has been dealing with, kind of feels like a fire sign. Feels very much like a fire sign, where there's a drama queen. Could be a Capricorn, I guess, as well. Could be a Scorpio. Heavy on the Scorpio. But somebody's trying to get their masculine back, their energy back. They're coming into it. They're doing the work. But they might have been a passive person. This feels very much like an emperor energy, right? And so they're standing in their power, their worth, they're speaking their truth, and they're trying to get away from money grabbing hunt. You might want to watch the Leo read. Leo had a very similar energy. But when I have somebody in the limelight, trying to take everything they can, it feels like, create a narrative. Whew. So you might be dealing with somebody who's dealing with this drama queen. Or they might see you as a drama queen. Let's find out. Tell me about Virgo. Tell me about Virgo. First one out, just fell out, wanted to come out, is the 8 of Cups. And it fell on the boundaries. Somebody's shattering the glass, the toxic glass. The glasses, they're full of disappointments. You ended something with someone. They might be going through a period of withdrawal or abandonment. It's that feeling of fell under boundaries. So defining boundaries are the 8 of Cups and the World. So somebody recognizes the cycle of toxic behavior is over. It has to end. You or them, I'm not sure. I don't know how this is hitting your story. But this is a completion. It's a fulfillment. A world is an ending, right? But it's the ending for the betterment to something different. Somebody also might be traveling to you. Could be a wedding for a wedding or a birth of something, celebration of life. Could be a funeral. I have a Page of Pentacles to the Star. They want to heal this relationship by offering you a conversation. They might be taking a new job somewhere else. Because travel is heavily in this spread for me. But the walking away, maybe you're walking away or they're walking away from something else, is the arrival of something new. The ending is bringing in something new. It's like somebody made space. They walked away from the 8 of Cups in search of their 10. Thank you for that validation. So this is somebody who wants to heal this relationship. They have hope. They're hope and faith, I swear. That's what they're leaning on. They're living off of. They're breathing in and out. All they have is you on their mind 24/7. They might not be a really great communicator. Obsessed is a good word. They might be watching you 24/7 online, Virgo. This is also coming into their spirituality. This drama queen also might have been somebody important to them in the past, but I think they are healing from it. Tell me more about this masculine energy in the moon. Yeah, death, rebirth. So they got the death card in the reverse. So somebody's resistant to change. They fear change. They're holding on to you. Although this is something that is dead. I'm sorry, with the World card, it's like decay, right? So if something isn't moving forward, then it's going to rot. It's just sitting there, stay. It's like leaving fruit out in 110-degree temperature. It's not going to do well. It's going to process quicker. So I feel like this person maybe has been resistant to change. They've been stagnant, stuck, right? But now it's a personal transformation. They're gonna come in, and it's a mystery. They're keeping it a secret. They're listening to their intuition. They might even be doing a little bit of magic. They have a lot of fear and anxiety. And magic might be, it's self magic, so it's like manifestation, moon magic, something like that, water, something like that. So this Knight of Swords is somebody who's super ambitious, gonna come in racing, driven to succeed, fast thinking, defending of beliefs, to talk to you, specifically to you, to heal this thing. Like they ended it with the drama queen so they can come in. If you're dealing with a Leo, Chariot to the Queen of Pentacles, ending it with the Queen of Pentacles, rushing in and ending it with the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like they may have ended it with all the third parties and they want to have a conversation with you. And the Queen of Pentacles is the wifey in tarot, and that fell on the Page of Pentacles. So somebody's going to have a conversation about creating a new beginning and healing the past with you. They ended and walked away from 8 of Cups. It wasn't that the 8 were bad, it just wasn't the 10. They wanted the 10. And there's a 10 of Pentacles. That's everything, Cups and the Pentacles. This is wish fulfillment and completion of a cycle with the drama queen. So they're leaving the drama queen to come forward because they have nostalgic feelings for you. They have your safe, your love, your hope, your all the good things and the feelings they needed. Now, this also being said, seeing this fell on the Star, I also feel like they have healed a lot of childhood insecurities or wounds, especially with the moon. It's almost like abandonment or whatever. It's an innocent feeling. So if they were healing under the star and feeling insecure based on this person they were connected with, they're finally walking into the masculine energy, even though we're resistant to change. With the moon card, I'm going to see what the outcome here is in a minute. They're putting boundaries around them, I feel, to create a new outlook on their life. There you go, Queen of Wands. That's your energy, I feel. And I have the Seven of Wands as well. Somebody's defending themselves with this Queen of Wands. And the drama queen, I think, is the queen. I kind of get the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups now with the Nine of Cups. Somebody wants to come in and have an offering with the Queen of Cups. This could be energy. This could be, I feel like it is. Why would we be doing this Virgo reading unless it was? Somebody's coming in and defending the relationship with you against the Queen of Cups and possibly Queen of Pentacles. So there's two queens here that I feel this person, one they ended it with, another one was a drama queen, and they created a barrier for this person and you to get together. So it feels like a sister, aunt, mother, and a daughter or a cousin, some significant person to your person or your ex-person or this person that you're thinking of, may have been a barrier to your success. Or it feels family. It feels like somebody's sticking their nose in your business. Devil. So they also got codependency, lust, overgiving. So somebody overgave to the wrong people. They might have had an issue with big shotism, and that's a childhood wound, right? So this is somebody who's sitting here and they're listening to, if it almost feels like I have to provide everything for you. I have to carry all the weight. I have to carry the family. So financially, if the cousin calls me and they need new shoes, or the ex-baby mama, whatever, they're putting burdens on your person or your ex-person. And it's creating a heavy yoke around their neck. It's also feeling they see you as financially secure, financially abundant, independent, loving, kind, generous, all on your own. They want to come, right? You're standing happy on yourself. You don't need any cups. You don't need anybody's cup. You're fine. Look at that. You're doing great. This is you, solid, stable, moving on. You're very compassionate, comforting. You know, you're a good Sherpa. You're very nurturing, healing. You're emotionally stable. This person has nothing but imbalance, or has had imbalance. They're finding balance. They're walking away. Somebody misses them. I have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. This is emotional loss, blocked creativity. So somebody that you may have put some boundaries around is feeling the loss of you because they listened to their family, and which created a lot of drama. I kind of get the sense, Virgo, if I had to be like maybe one Virgo, this might resonate. Somebody in their family talked smack about you, said some lies to you or to them about you, told them you were money hungry, told them you were friendlier than you were with the general public, said maybe you were materialistic. They didn't agree with you. Now, the irony is that's a lot of projecting, because these two energies coming off with the moon hidden, right? And the falling under drama queen, etc. is I get the sense that somebody maybe recognized that they were being taken advantage of, and that these two energies didn't want this masculine, it feels like a masculine, to offer you this Ace of Pentacles, because you would have healed this person. You would have made them see their worth and value, and you would have said, hey, you don't have to buy everybody's love. You don't. You can say no. You don't have to be everybody's, you know, bank, ATM card, whatever. This Queen of Cups is very much teaching, or has taught. If this is you, you put up some boundaries, like I said, defending one belief. No, you can't put me in a third party. No, I won't be placed in competition. I'm going to persevere. I'm going to move forward. This person, I feel they're afraid that you have no more love for them. I think your person is working on a hobby. Maybe they're an artist. Maybe they're working on creating something. I kind of get the sense of documentary book. Maybe they're writing excerpts or poems or positive self-help communication. Excuse me, I got people coming in. But this is somebody who's trying to come in, and they do see you as a healer. They see you as somebody that can fix things quickly with other people. They're looking back at this relationship and they're moving forward, making plans, right? They're coming up with a strategy because I think they're taking a hard inventory on what they had given past. You're coming out as a Queen of Swords. You might have had a sharp conversation with this person, showing unbiased judgment. And this also means clear-minded, truths coming in. Somebody's kind of like put up clear boundaries. No, you can't put me in a third party. No, I don't believe in toxic relationships. No, no, no. And it's not negative, mean. It's just I'm protecting myself. So this is a perspective, which is now your person may have seen what was rejection in the past as just boundaries that you placed because they've done some healing work. I do feel they think you're a healer. They want to get to know you better. They've seen that they've invested in the wrong cups, in the wrong pentacles, and they seriously want to come and invest for the long term. A few more. I have the Hangman. This is the same thing. New outlook in the Hangman card. I called it at the beginning. This is the vibe I had. Somebody seeing a different perspective. They might have surrendered and let this thing go, or expect the outcome to be different. They are viewing things differently in this relationship and who you are to them, different than before. It feels like deep insight. So they might have had an epiphany. They may have to have made a sacrifice or let some family, toxic friends go, partying lifestyle. It's kind of like, what do you want? And this person is trying to do change and release. And the whole month of May, it was release and receive. And I feel like that's what's going on, is your person is releasing and receiving. They're going to receive abundance. I feel like a new job. Page of Cups. They're going to reach out. They want to talk to you. They're curious about what you've been doing. They're going to bring a happy surprise. It might just, hearing from them might be a happy surprise. Because it feels like since you put that boundary down, they've been sitting in it. It's been quiet. 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. They're dropping the burdens and their anxiety, finally making a move. And it's based on painful endings, deep wounds. That's going within and discerning. Why do they do things? Why do they feel like it's necessary to carry everybody else's baggage, emotional well-being? They went in and looked at the deception of lies. So this is family dynamics. This is generational stuff. This is, in certain cultures, they believe that the man, let's say there wasn't a man in the house and the youngest or one of the sons would have to carry the weight for the rest of the family. That's a lot of this energy is, I need to carry the weight for the rest of my family. And now it's extended family. And now it's auntie and cousin. And what the hell? Wait a minute. I have my own kids. I have my own stuff. I have my own problems. So this is somebody who would give at the detriment of self. Somebody who would overgive from the jump and then as a result not have anything for their own bills. But nobody's running to their rescue when they need it. Nobody's saying, hey, I'm sorry you can't pay that bill, although you paid the bills. This is conflict. This is issues with family. They may not have agreed, Virgo, that you were the right person for this family because, quite frankly, you're healthy. I'm going to keep it real. You're a pretty healthy person, and you recognize effery. You have a spiritual connection with this person, and they recognize that you're the healthiest one out of the toxic. They like the toxic choices, right, that this person, because the toxic options the person brought home match their energy. That's the first sign, you know, is if their family that's toxic loves the choice of this person, that'd be running for the hills because that's very familiar. And so this person's going to end up in the same kind of relationship they've always ended up with, somebody who takes advantage of them, lies to them, cheats on them, makes promises they can't keep, take advantage from them, try to, you know, steal time, energy, waste their time. And in all honesty, this is betrayal. And this is what this person's unpacking, is they feel betrayed. And it's not just by girls or women, or if this is a man I'm reading about, because it feels very masculine. So, because they're coming into their divine masculinity. But it feels more like this person is coming into the realization of, I don't need to just be a paycheck. I'm more than just a hard worker. They're trying to get away with something. They're acting strategic, but that's also means they may not be telling their family that they're talking to you. They may not be telling their family they're making moves to get the hell out of Dodge. They are those boundaries that are up are now, the ones you put, I feel they're adopting. So you might have put boundaries up with them. They might have grabbed them, and now they're putting boundaries around everybody else with the same expectations you had. They're communicating. Nobody can live up to them. None of their toxic family members can do it. They might work with this person, but it also feels like a celebration. So this person has put the hard work in. I'm gonna get this 1 second. Like I said, they're putting the hard work in, and they're learning a new craft. They might be taking a new position. It's very diligent, hard work, passion, having high standards. They're mastering a skill. And this might be you, Virgo, that's working on this. Like I said, there's Capricorn here, Aquarius, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Capricorn, Aquarius, any earth sign, another Virgo, Scorpio. So some of these are just you trying to get your wishes to come true. And unfortunately, this was very painful, and it created a chasm between the two of you, whatever that, maybe it doesn't always have to be a third person. It could be family, it could be work, it could be addiction, it could be all the above. But I feel like this person's healing. They're tapping into their inner child. They're doing the work. Here we go, rewards and luxury with the Lovers. They're going to come and talk to you about it. It takes everything they have to come in and share with you some of the challenges that they've overcome. It also means I might be reading for a same-sex couple. Somebody might be getting in touch with their sexuality. They might be feeling good about announcing this. That's another reason why the family, I think, is heavily involved, is somebody's maybe making a completely different lifestyle change, and the family may not be down with that. Somebody's making a choice and finding the strength, and it feels like it's the strength of two coming together. We're better together than alone. That's the vibe I get. What else? Anything else for Virgo? Somebody's going to be rushing in with this truth after making a decision. Two of Wands. And that's justice for you. This is somebody was dealing with like a lack mindset for a long time. And the irony is they have come from poverty. I feel maybe that's a feeling I'm getting. So if you come from a lack poverty mindset, they may have been okay with the 8 of Cups because that's more than anybody in their hood got. Maybe they were cool with 8. They were comfortable with 8. Like I said, the most their family and friends ever saw were maybe 5, 6, 7, and they want 10, and they're their 10. They feel like you are their 10. They want to come in and talk to you about it. They want to balance this with the Empress. They're coming in as King of Pentacles. Like I said, you might be dealing with a Taurus. Feels very much Taurus for me. Might be another Virgo. Could be a Leo. Could be a Cancer. It's a beautiful, beautiful new opportunity. It's prosperity, generosity. Somebody can apologize and I feel give you a gift. The goal is to make this right and maybe offer you a solution to allow you to do your own passion. That's kind of the what I hear. So you don't have to worry about financial, money, that sort of thing. And I feel like, you know, F the haters. They're moving on. This person is making a strong decision to come forward. I want to get an angel number for you. I didn't do this for many reader or many of the other signs, but I feel super led to tell you. Here we go. Angel sign, please. Virgo. Three or 33, it says, expression comes naturally to you. You are very skilled at communicating your thoughts through conversation and creative pursuits. You are able to get others on board with your ideas. You are charismatic. So that being said, you might be the one pursuing somebody else to do a passionate startup or a platform, something like that. If this is you reaching out to them, I feel like they're receptive to your ask. But there is a little bit of the boundaries of what does that look like? How much money do you need to get going? You know, so there isn't hard feelings, because you are going to be talking to an empath. I feel somebody creative, loving, kind, generous, giving, that sort of thing. So even if this starts off as a business relationship, and if they come to you, it's because they want to support your creativity. But this is justice. And this is somebody who maybe just wants to befriend you and support you financially. But at the end of the day, I really do feel that they would like to support you. And this could turn out financially better for you. Like, it could turn out to be romantic at the end of the day. I don't know who this is. Yeah, just work here. So 33, 333 on the clock. It means change. It means, you know, making a decision, making strategies to move forward. And somebody's going to come in and support you. Well, this is your reading, Virgo. Beautiful, beautiful reading. If you like a personal reading, feel free to just hit that link in the description box below. We'll find a time to get together and unpack some of this on a personal level. And if this is where we lead for the week, then love and light to each and every one of you. And talk to you soon. Bye.